Hi everybody, I finally have the tutorial that a couple people have asked for on the zigzag flowers that I made a while back on some cards. I apologize to you guys who had requested it for it taking me so long. I'm so sorry. I just I had it in my head and then I just kind of spaced it out. So I remembered tonight and I figured I would just go ahead and do it. So basically, all you need for this is really simple. Is two strips of paper, and you want them 11 inches long, or 12 inches long, excuse me, by 1.5 inches wide. And my camera is having issues focusing. I thought maybe the black background would help, but I guess not, so let me switch it real quick. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I've got two pieces, and this particular paper is from the My Mind's Eye Alphabet Soup Girl papers. Love these papers. Okay, so then what you need to do is score all along all of this. I don't know if you can even see the score lines, but you need to score every 1/2 inch. And I just use my trimmer. If you guys have like a Martha Stewart scoreboard or one of the, what are they called? What are they called? A scoreboard. I can't think of what the other one's called at the moment. You just need to score every 1/2 inch. And then, if you can see, I'm folding this accordion style. And so for these flowers, you do want kind of a thicker paper. It doesn't have to be super thick, like this paper isn't like super thick, but you don't want a really thin paper because it will rip where your score lines are, and then your flower will come apart. So I just barely scored this because I didn't want it to rip, so I'm kind of having issues folding it. And I've already done the other piece. Like I said, you want two of them, so I already did that piece just for time's sake. And then another thing that you will need for this is two circle punches. And I don't have a circle punch, so I went ahead and used my Cricut. And I used the real dial size feature on my Cricut, and did it that way, and I did them at 1.5 inches. You could go up to 2 inches if you want, but this, I just like this size. It's just my personal preference. And then another thing you'll need is some liquid adhesive. I recommend liquid adhesive rather than like an ATG or something like that, just because it holds better with the zigzags, with the different creases and stuff in it. Okay, so then what you want to do is you want to take these two pieces here, and you want to stick them together right where, let me do it this way, right where your folds are. You don't want to mess up your fold at all. You want to make sure that those stay accordion style. And for this, I am going to go ahead and use my ATG gun. So this part you can use an ATG, or if you don't have ATG, I recommend using some of this red sticky tape, the Terrifically Tacky tape. I recommend that. So I'm just going to stick this in here. Okay. And just make sure that you've still got your good accordion. It's good to go. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and do the same thing with the other side. So it's going to make a circle. And I do it on the two ends. I adhere two pieces of it. It's totally up to you on what you want to do. I just think it's a little more secure that way. So just like that, okay? And then this part is can be a little bit tricky, but you want to, I'm trying to show you this. It's kind of tricky, as you can see. Okay, so I'm going to force these inward, and I'm trying to, this is not working out how I planned. So as you can see, it can be kind of a pain in the butt. When your papers don't want to cooperate. Okay. Ah, got it. Okay. So that part can be a pain, and it will fly back out at you, so I just warn you, once you've got it this way, you want to kind of try and keep it that way. Okay, so I'm going to hold this here. Then these little circles come in, and your glue. So the tip for this is to have your glue already open, because now I'm having to do it one-handed. Okay. Okay. So see, I have issues with it too, so don't feel bad if you're like fumbling with this forever. Okay, so then you're going to use your glue and put it all over your circle. Okay. And you're going to, while you're holding this together here, you want to make sure you've got it in the position that you want it. And I like to use the Scotch Quick Dry adhesive because of its quick drying qualities. And I'm just trying to make sure all of these little pieces that come up are getting glue on them. And like I said, I do recommend the Scotch Quick Dry because of it being quick dry. It just helps, you know, so you're not sitting here holding it all day. You could always put this on there just like that, but we're going to do the other side here in a second, so I'm going to flip this. It's not stuck down as much as I would like it to. I'm going to go ahead and put a little more adhesive right here. Okay. I'm actually making this flower for a layout, so I'm hoping that it works out because I love this paper. I've made several of these and I still have problems with keeping them together. Okay, so really carefully you're going to flip it. And you're going to go ahead and take your other circle here and do the same thing. You're going to put glue over the entire thing and stick it right in the middle. Whoops. And like I said, it does kind of help sometimes if you just set the bottle on here, and you can just kind of set it aside and let it dry and then keep working on the rest of your project. So I'm going to go ahead and let it dry, and then I'll be right back and show you the finished product. Okay, hi guys, I'm back, and here is our little flower, and if you can see right here, I kind of pushed it down really hard, and so it kind of looks a little wonky. On the other side is not too bad, but this is my front of my flower, so I did go ahead and cut another one. This one's actually a little bit smaller of a circle. I think this was a 1-inch circle. But what I'm going to do is ink this up, and I'm just going to use some blue ink because there's a little bit of blue in my paper just to kind of make it stand out a little bit. And it's going to become the center of my flower, another center. Okay, and I'm just going to adhere it down, maybe, with my Scotch again. Okay, just like that. And you could put like a button or something else in the middle if you wanted to, just to kind of hide that. You could totally do just another 1.5 inch circle and put it over it so you don't see it. But there is our really cute, it looks cute on both sides, our really cute little flower, and I love this music note paper. It came out really cute. I'm really happy with it. So again, I apologize that it took me so long to do this tutorial, but I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope it helped you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!